Hello everybody, Don here and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about something different. It's once again going to be something about Smg4 related, because I can't stop talking about it. And if you see by my name, it's a little changed. I'm starting to hyperfixate over Wren. Ever since he was introduced, I just fell in love with him. And I'll pop him up on the screen, introducing this guy, if you guys don't know who Smg4 is. Smg4 is a channel that just animates. It's made for looking towards teenagers. So, and there's lore, and you know I love lore. So, it all and I just gotta complain about Wren. I'm gonna first talk about him because I really love the character. I love how he looks, and it's really different from. I wouldn't say really different, but it's different. You know what I mean? And I just liked his personality. He was interested. He's the one that made Maggie. Because if you look in this episode right here, forgot its name, so I'll just pop it up on the screen. You can see that if you watch the very beginning, there is Wren giving Maggie her hat. And that was absolutely amazing. I freaked out when I first saw it, and surprisingly, I did not watch that video the first time. So I kind of skipped it until now, because I remember this all started with me hyperfixating over Wren was when I was watching a YouTube short saying something about villain, the Smg4 villains, and if they were pure evil, broken, and I saw Wren and I'm like, okay, that's a spoiler. So I exited out of it really quick before it spoiled much, which it didn't now looking back at it, but just I lost my thought. But now that I've watched it, the episode now before Western Spaghetti, it was I started to lore hunt when I figured out in one of the episodes Maggie saying something about one-shot Wren to Tari. It was the one of Mario's Tunnel of Doom, I think it was called, but it was that Mario episode, and at the end Maggie mentioned something about one-shot Wren. And I'm just like, ooh, that's the first time she mentioned it. So then I started to go for lore hunting. And in this video where it was Q&A with Maggie, one of the questions asked her something. And that made her show who was one-shot Wren, at least. That's who she looked up to. And then the next episode, you see that one-shot Wren giving her the headphones, the beanie, and the glasses all together. And it was so heartwarming when I first saw it. And then now let's get into Western Spaghetti. Oh my god. Off topic of Wren, Western Spaghetti was really good. I shedded 3 tears. Once when Dusty and Axel were not introduced, but they were in, I cried there. I shedded a tear, not cried. I did that also at the part where I thought Maggie shot Wren, but she didn't. And the last part is when Wren died. He was so hyped up. He was introduced 3 years ago, and then made his first appearance 3 years ago. And he was not mentioned since before. He was not mentioned since until now during Western Spaghetti. Yes, I'm quite late talking about Wren, But I'm just saying that so many people from Smg4 probably forgot about Wren, and I'm quite disappointed about that. And I even watched some other YouTubes of people's reaction, and or I should say I watched one person's, and they don't really like it, but I just like Wren. He's definitely, if he didn't die, he's definitely one of my favorite characters, if I had to say so myself. And I'm just saying that they did him dirty. He was hyped, he was introduced 3 years ago, he then gets mentioned here and there, and then Western Spaghetti, he only gets around 10 minutes of screen time in Western Spaghetti, which is quite disappointing, and then he dies. So that's why I said they did him dirty, just because he's been introduced 3 years ago. And now, off topic of Wren, onto Mr. Puzzles. He was not hyped, but he had his moments with the icon, starting from It's Gotta Be Perfect. And I was so afraid that they might kill another person off in the series. Like, it was that exhilarating, or what, I don't know the word, but it was that shocking that he almost died. But no, now you can see that in the jungle episode he is back, so he's still alive, which I'm happy. I have thought about this. So my theory or thought process is, there's like, let's make a character for Meggy. So they made One Shot Wren, and I think they forgot about it. This isn't true, but this is what I think. They forgot about One Shot Wren, and then they're just, and then after It's Gotta Be Perfect, there's like, we want to make another movie, but who should be the next villain or character? A new character to be introduced. And I have a feeling that someone's like, hey, what about Wren? And they're like, yeah, sure, so they put in Wren. And so I don't think everything was planned starting from 3 years ago when Wren was first introduced till now. But it is quite shocking that they killed off Wren, and that's why I think they did him dirty. But it is true that the only complaint that I have is that someone that's famous out there, like, let's what's an example? I don't know. Think of someone that's famous and just lost their fame just like that. Like, are not #1 champion, or like, well, I don't know how to explain it, but just a character not being as popular. Like, I doubt that they would lose everything. Like, for example, pretend Michael Jordan, very famous, very popped off, but then someone got better than him. I doubt that all those fans of Michael Jordan would go to this new person, which to go to the new person, because I know some people will stay, and I doubt that he would lose everything. So that's why the only thing I don't like. And when I figured out that Mr. Puzzles was the reason why Wren basically died, I wouldn't say it's his entire fault, but Mr. Puzzles did give him that note that led him to that laboratory thing to go into the simulation. drinking water. Because all Wren wanted was to be famous, to be known, and be the best, and looking for a rival. That's why he captured Meggy. Not gonna lie, after like 3 minutes of having this conversation, I just try to stall for the rest of the time, the last couple of minutes. But this is probably the shortest episode, or video I should say. And I really enjoyed watching Smg4. I'm finally all caught up now. And Wren will be my favorite character at heart. Or just a character that I like, that I thought they did him dirty. That's why I wanted to talk about this, because in my opinion they did Wren dirty about hyping him up and then he dies. And I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great day or night. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe and share this video, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Ton signing off. Bye.